Do you mind if my dad comes along too?
No, it'd be great. Let's have your dad. What do you think of my RX Hybrid?
Whoa!
You'll love it, man. Jump inside.
Oh, it looks like a Oreo in here.
An Oreo. All right, let's take a spin around here. Tell me a little bit about Bishop.
My family is like any other family. My old babysitter thinks that we're like a TV show family. More crazy side and a little bit of everything side. So.
Okay.
My dad, he's been a big help in the whole thing.
So tell me what you like to do when you're not inventing and changing the world.
I like to be a child. I'm doing absolutely nothing.
Bishop, welcome to Grub. We're going to let you create whatever you'd like to create today.
All right.
Go ahead and go all the way up with it. Now let's hit this button. You ready? Hold on to it. All right. Now move it up and down a little. You make sure you get that blended.
I can't feel my fingers. It's so cool. Oh wow, this turned out better than I expected.
Thank you very much. I'm dying to hear all about your car seat invention.
Okay, so basically, how I came up with the idea is we were watching the news one night, and then a baby named Fern died in a hot car. And then I've noticed it's been happening a lot lately. So I took a pen and paper and I started drawing, expecting nothing to come out of it whatsoever. And then I showed my dad, and my dad said it was a great idea. And then he started reaching out to people. We reached out to Toyota. We reached out to like a lot of people.
Great idea. You got a patent. Do you have a name for it?
Oh yeah, it's called Oasis. What it is like, but imagine you're in a hot desert and you see an oasis. It's cooler than the desert. So a rational person would jump in, hoping that it's not an hallucination. So basically, yeah, that's where the name comes from. It's not really any thing complicated into it, it's just that.
What did you learn by the failures?
The thing about the failures, they weren't really attempts. You're just trying to make like a model of it. I tried making one out of clay. I tried to draw on foam stuff until my mom bought us a 3D printer.
Oh, great. So we can credit Mom for the invention maybe too. Eh?
So I printed this on 3D printer. There's not much to it, it's just it's plastic, but it's a model of what the Oasis is gonna look like.
Okay. What it's going to look like. Do you have a live prototype at this point, or?
We're working on it. We have this piece of wood that has all the high-tech guts on it. We're making programming, we're making everything talk to each other, and so that's basically our working prototype there. But then we're meeting with some people who will help actually build the full-on Oasis model.
Okay. And when do you think, if you had to guess, when would you be in production?
In between next January through next May.
So has Toyota helped you guys in any way other than
Yes.
your dad being a team member? And
They reached out to a lot of people to see and help, as well as my dad.
that's awesome. So we just got to get it in as many cars as possible, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think you'd be a great spokesman. You know, you got a great story, something top of mind for a lot of parents right now, and one of their greatest concerns. Do you see yourself as somebody who's kind of changing the world through something like this?
Not really.
No? Well, I do. So, Bishop, thanks for the great shake. Tell me, what's next for Oasis?
We're gonna jump in the manufacturing phase and see where it goes from there.
Do you have any bold predictions?
Absolutely not. Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. That's a good, humble approach for sure.
It is.
So any new drawings, like what might be next after Oasis, the next invention, the next innovation?
I have a whole bunch. Me and my dad gotta decide on that. because I have a whole bunch of them that may be next, and we're gonna just see where it can go from here and there.